Inherent in the realization that there is nothing outside of God, nothing outside the self, nothing outside the beloved. What occurs in this is the seeing, the imbibing of how every single thing, everything without exception, is coming out of that with which your mind is seeking. Even the seeking mind is coming out of what your mind believes it is seeking. Every sensation, every emotion, every thought, everything perceived, the perceiver, the experience of contraction, of being lost, the experience of expansion, feeling completely connected. Every single shred of what is experienced and what is not experienceable is all equally the self. And the nature of the self is love. And the love is longing for what is lost. And what is lost because there has been the forgetting that the individual, the separate one, the mortal dream is appearance, and that the self is every single thing. Thus, there is never a need for searching. Whatever is what the mind is actually searching for. The search assumes that there is somewhere the self is not. And it feeds this habit of seeking, which means being where you are not. But it is simply being where you are. In the realization that everything is the self, that the experience of separation is actually a manifest expression of the self. In the taking in that nothing is separate from the source from where it is all coming, then where are you in reality? Then what defines you in reality? You are being serenaded in every second, in every moment, all the time. Some of which is interpreted as the beauty, and some of it is interpreted as the problem. but everything, including the interpretation, is actually it. The thing of it is receiving the silence, receiving the love, receiving the wisdom is only possible when you are present. When you are present, it is when you are clear. When you are clear, you are living out of the wakeful recognition that every single thing is the offering of the self. And then the habit of being pulled away from what is into this contracted point of reference, in the recognition that this too is the self, then you realize you are the receptacle, the receiver of every single thing. That you, in fact, are everywhere. That you live in what is present now. It is only then that it is possible to receive the grace that is constantly flowing. It is only then that reality can be tasted, that simplicity can be tasted, that the nature of yourself, which is pure happiness, can be tasted, that the love and light that is constantly being offered can be tasted. And what will be offered are all of the oscillations that have ever been experienced. They cycle around for the possibility of recognizing reality in the face of what at times has caused very strong amnesia. And reality lives in the faith, in the knowingness that is really underneath the mind and already intact, that it's all the beloved. Every single shred of it. Yet it takes this humility to let go of what is familiar. To let go of the suffering, to let go of the roller coaster, which only appears when you have pulled away from the offer that is every single thing the same. Equal in the pain, equal in the pleasure, equal in the joy, equal in the sorrow, equal in the silence, equal in the busy mind. The thing about it is when you discover what is really at play, all of the polar opposites are recognized only to be able to survive when there is forgetting. And the recognition is it's all the beloved. And there is this light infusing all of it. And it is received when you feel your nature, which is the receptacle, which is this pure happiness. The unchanging nature that is equally everywhere and felt as the heart. Felt in this moment. For this moment is only and always the only moment. The thing about receiving the grace is that it is only possible when you are present. When you are present, you are in touch with what is. What is always now. What is now is not somewhere, it's everywhere. When you are feeling what is everywhere, you are feeling your being. When you are feeling your being, then what occurs is there is the receiving of everything offered, which is discovered to be offered within the feeling of your being, within you as opposed to away from you. And thank you all for satsang.